there, friends in the interwebs. Joy here with SubRosaTea.com. How are you today? Today I am coming to you live with a very special edition. Today happens to be Mother's Day on the day I am recording this. But instead of talking specifically about mothers, we're going to talk about everybody. We are going to talk about hydration and how tea affects your body's hydration. So yes, I am dressed up for Mother's Day, but I really wanted to get your attention because hydration is a really important topic, and it's an important topic for absolutely everyone. Now, as you can see in front of me, I do have a couple of products, and we do sell them. So if you're watching over on the Facebook page, you're welcome to download our free mobile app. All of these products can be found on our website as well. When you're watching on the mobile app, or if you were to download the mobile app, one, you should know that it's absolutely free to do that. Just go to your favorite app store and search for Sub Rosa Tea, which is 3 words with 2 spaces in the middle. You'll find the Sub Rosa Tea mobile app. You'll see me dressed like this with my big white hat on, and you'll watch the video. And if you're interested in buying something, you can easily shop from the video. It really is that easy to just swipe and tap. Like I said, if that's not for you, you can also find all of these products on our website. But today I really wanted to drill down on some education. I wanted to talk about the topic of hydration and what tea can do to your body and why you would or would not want it to. We're going to talk about some myths and some facts and all of that good stuff. So hello to everyone watching. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. So first of all, whether or not you feel that you will enjoy tea for the benefit of the antioxidants in the tea, maybe you feel like you want to become a tea drinker specifically because of the effect of L-theanie, which can only be found in the tea plant, it's a specific antioxidant that can help calm you down and create better brainwave activity. Perhaps you're the person who's drinking tea for the adaptogen effects of the tea, or perhaps it's the vitamins. Regardless of all of those other health benefits that the tea plant can bring to you, we all need hydration. Hydration is both critical and universal. Water is the #1 ingredient inside your body. Humans, adult humans, are anywhere between 50 and 70% water. It kind of depends on whether you're male or female and how much fat you have. Even athletes, women have more fat than men, and we just happen to have less water, somewhere around 50 to 55% water. If you didn't hear, our daughter just had twins 7 weeks ago. They are happy and healthy, but they only weigh 5 pounds. It's almost like scooping up a little kitten. They are so tiny. When I pick them up, I feel like they feel like a water balloon. And studies have shown newborn babies are 80% water. That's literally why they feel so different as newborns. As humans, we need to consume water every single day. It takes about a week for our bodies to cycle through all of the water. So we need to make sure that we're staying hydrated and drinking as much water as possible. Right in front of me, I have our Flask Jug. This Flask Jug is made out of glass, and it holds 8 ounces. I'm going to show you one that's all filled up with tea. It is a really fabulous device, and it helps me measure how much tea, how much water I am consuming throughout the day. Water is absolutely critical for our cellular and organ function, which is why dehydration is so dangerous. Water regulates our body temperature. That's why when we're sick or we're dehydrated, our temperature may go up. Water also transports all the fuel to the organs that our body needs via the bloodstream. I bet you already know that your blood is made mostly of water. Water also flushes out the toxins and the waste. Water is an important mechanics of our body. Like I said, water is approximately 50 to 70% of everything under our skin. Water happens to be a major shock absorber. It's in our head, surrounding our brains, kind of acting like a helmet between our brain and our skull. It keeps our brain safe. Likewise, water can also be found around your central nervous system and your spinal cord. It's one of the reasons why heavier, older people who also happen to generally be less hydrated have more back problems. Why do we get dehydrated? Number one could be environment. I think all of us have seen those scary, awful news reports of someone passing away from being dehydrated when they walked, especially outside on a very, very hot day. That was the day that they decided to go on an 8-hour hike. You have to kind of assume that if they were healthy enough to go out on a hike like that, that they quickly became dehydrated to such an extent that you could pass away from being outside in a very super hot environment. You can easily get overheated. I think all of us have been there at one point in our lives. Another way that you can get dehydrated is too much exercise. I have to say that that's a generality though. It's not too much exercise that you should be worried about. It's about how much hydration you are drinking during the extra exertion and the extra exercise. Number 3 way to get dehydrated, certain medications. I know most of you in my audience are healthy and happy and you don't have a lot of health concerns. You're drinking tea because it's fun. So am I. However, this time of year, I am taking a medication. I'm taking an antihistamine for my seasonal allergies. That's another reason how I can easily become dehydrated. It's something I don't really think about. I'm thinking about it when I don't take that antihistamine, but once I start taking it, I feel fabulous and I feel better. My allergies aren't bothering me, so I don't even think about it as being a medication that could literally be causing me a dangerous condition of being dehydrated. Number 4, another way that we become dehydrated is sickness. You know how they always say when you're sick to drink a lot of water or drink tea? I love it when I hear that people associate tea drinking with sickness. I associate sickness with dehydration. I drink tea all the time and I don't get sick. I'm lucky enough to say I haven't been really sick with a cold or the flu in well over a decade. I am definitely one of the most hydrated people I've ever met. I drink at least a gallon a day. But if you don't, I have some other tips that might help you. I'm going to put on the screen now the Himalayan. The Himalayan tumbler, well, I'm going to try to anyway. I'm working with some new tech here today, guys, so bear with me. If you're watching on Facebook, we have above my head words that say comment sold with a number. You can purchase all of the items that I'm talking about today, but this particular tea time talk, I really wanted to drill down on the health benefits of tea and hydration. Typically when I do a video, it'll be much more salesy, I suppose. But here at Sub Rosa Tea, we'd like to have a lot of fun. We really do. A customer just popped in. She's watching on the app. Stacy said, I received my first tea samples from Sub Rosa Tea today and have been having fun trying the different teas. Stacy, this is exactly what I'm talking about. We have so much fun here at Sub Rosa Tea, but there's a reason why. There's literally a reason why I drive myself crazy creating all of these themes, all of these bundles, all of these teas that taste so good and keep your taste buds excited and you having fun. Number one, hydration. Literally, it's that important to me. So on the screen now, we've got our Himalayan tumbler. We also have our Flask Jug that I had up second. The Himalayan tumbler is new to us here at Sub Rosa Tea. When we get dehydrated, our blood gets heavier. What has to happen when that happens, our heart needs to pump faster to maintain our blood pressure. Our kidneys then guard what's left, which in turn make other organs suffer, and ultimately organs can shut down. Tea is the second most consumed beverage on the planet. I have said that before, but have you really thought about it? Water is number one, tea is number two. We all need to ingest water every single day. How can tea help? Very simply, it can make hydration fun and more tasty. In the US, we typically say drink 8 cups of water a day. Technically, though, it should be more specific based on your weight. If you are a person who weighs 120 pounds, divide that in half. That number is 60. Okay? Stay with me on that. 60 ounces, 60 is the number. That's approximately half. Where did I come up with that? In the beginning of my tea time talk, I talked about women who are the majority of my audience. We are 50% water. We happen to be a little more fatty than our male counterparts, but we are about 50% water. And we recycle through that water every single week. This jug, this is called our Himalayan tumbler. It's new to us and it holds 32 ounces. The lid unscrews completely. It has an infuser basket inside. The tea goes inside. You can fill this jug with either hot or cold. If you fill it with cold, you can leave your tea leaves in, find a water fountain, or go back to the sink and refill and cold steep those tea leaves a second time. Like I said, this jug makes 32 ounces. If you fill it twice throughout your day, 64 ounces. So if you weigh 120 pounds, you need to drink 2 of these a day. You think you can manage that? I love asking questions. I know some of you are super shy. You don't have to tell me your weight or your age. I promise. I don't need to know. But I want you to think about it. How much do you drink now? Water. How much water do you drink now? Can you drink 2 of these a day? I drink closer to 3 or 4. Yes, I'm heavier than 120 pounds. I don't mind saying that on camera, but realistically, I feel a lot better when I drink more. This Himalayan, I love it because the lid is always kept clean. Did you see the part that I'm drinking out of? It has a screw top lid. I love that it's always clean. I love how easy this bottle is to use. This bottle, you can use it hot or cold. This bottle will keep your tea hot for 10 hours or cold for 20. Like I said, all of us need to be drinking more water. All of us need to be drinking it faster than the 10 or the 20 hours that I just mentioned. But I wanted to say it that way just so you know it will keep the temperature. It's double wall insulated and it's ceramic. It's stainless steel on the inside and powder coated on the outside. So it's double wall insulated. Nice and sturdy, definitely not too heavy. Definitely my new favorite bottle. Depending on where you live though, it can be a challenge. How does your local water taste? My local water tastes fabulous. I have no problem drinking all of the water that I need to throughout the day. However, if you live in a region in the United States where the fresh drinking water isn't as palatable, tea can definitely help. One, like I said, I am dedicated to making fun and fabulous and completely tasty flavors of tea. But I also want you to think about your lifestyle. I happen to live in northern Ohio, extraordinarily close to Lake Erie. I can watch the boaters out there all day long. They're not dipping their bottle into the lake. They're not drinking that lake water. They have to bring bottled water onto the boat in order to have good drinking water. Is that your lifestyle? Are you camping? Are you fishing? Are you away from a water source? Maybe it's the type of job you have that you can't get to a good water source. You might really appreciate having a bottle like this in your life to make it easier. I'm thinking to myself, all of those things I just listed are other reasons why you might become dehydrated throughout your day. Most of us go camping or fishing when the weather is nice, when it's hot outside, which was the number one reason why we get dehydrated, is the environment. This is a myth. Tea is caffeinated, so it reduces your hydration. It is a myth. In studies in the year 2011 and more studies in the year 2015 proved that tea is not only as hydrating as water, it's literally slightly more. They call it a super hydrator. So originally 20, 30 years ago, most people classified tea as something that would dehydrate you the way cola or cocktails might. Tea was actually proven to be slightly more, called a super hydrator. So if you are here in my tea audience, I suspect you're already a tea drinker, but don't feel guilty at all about that. Black tea is actually slightly acidic, while green tea is slightly alkaline. I think another myth is that green tea is healthier. People always say, drink green tea, it's healthier. In my world, after doing this for years and years and dedicating myself to education in this particular field of study, I can tell you it's just more alkaline. Green tea is more alkaline, black tea is more acidic, but a pinch, just a little bit. When we ingest it and metabolize it, it equals itself out to have the same reaction. Again, friends, if you don't like green tea, don't worry. Don't stress yourself out. Drink what you like. It is more important to me that you stay hydrated. Lemon is something that is very commonly added to tea. I don't think there's any question that lemon is acidic. It has ascorbic acid in it. It tastes acidic on our palate. However, once we metabolize lemon, it actually has alkaline benefits. That's a positive. So for those of you who think about adding lemon to your tea, or you've seen all of your friends adding lemon to your water and you just didn't get why, there are benefits to doing so. On the flip side though, while milk is naturally alkaline in nature, it does have an acidic byproduct when we metabolize it. Now, other herbs that have alkalining properties are green yerba mate. These are herbs that are very, very specifically in the tea world. Green yerba mate, I'm going to bring that up to the camera in case you've never seen it before. Mate, well, let me tell you about all of them. The other herbals in the tea world that have alkaline properties include green yerba mate, peppermint, lavender, and ginger. Here at Sub Rosa Tea, we happen to sell all of those. The green yerba mate is on the screen now. Yerba mate is grown in the Amazon. It happens to have a ton of antioxidants. It has more caffeine than the actual tea plant does. Yerba mate is an herb that we steep, so it's called an herbal, but it has more caffeine, approximately 80 milligrams of caffeine, versus black tea only has 60 milligrams. We do sell yerba mate by itself. We also have some flavors of mate, but while we're talking about summer fun and fruity flavors, I'll bring up the papaya mango. The papaya mango mate, this does have the green yerba mate as the base, but it has wonderful fruity notes. This tea in particular, though, also has lemongrass, and it has just a pinch of floral in the background. Like I said, another herbal with an alkalining property is peppermint. Peppermint is an herb. It is often referred to as tea because it's very commonly something that you can gather and pick, and you throw hot water over it and call it tea. Anything you steep is called tea. But technically, peppermint is an herb. It's completely caffeine-free on its own. One of our very popular teas with peppermint in it is cucumber mojito. Cucumber mojito is a green tea, so it's naturally low in caffeine. It does have peppermint. It also has lime, which makes it super fun for summertime drinks, whether you're steeping it hot or cold. The mojito is definitely one of our best sellers. Next up, let's talk about lavender. I think everyone knows what lavender is. Lavender is a flower. It is an herb that has alkaline properties. Now, we sell lavender by itself. You can absolutely drink this by itself, but commonly people add lavender to other teas. I think very commonly it's added to chamomiles, and it's also added to Earl Grey. This is our London Fog. London Fog is a black tea that has bergamot, which makes it an Earl Grey, but it also has lavender and vanilla, which makes it like the definition, the fun name that we call it is London Fog. Next up on our tour of hydrating alkaline herbs is ginger. We do sell ginger root by itself. Ginger is in a lot of our teas. If you go to our website and type in the word ginger in the search box, you will see all of the variety of ginger teas. This is just ginger root. It's very commonly used for tummy troubles and nausea. Our most popular tea that we sell that has ginger in it is triple root. Triple root. This is ginger, turmeric, and sarsaparilla. So it's quite spicy. It's fabulous. It has good properties that are good for joint mobility, which also hydration will definitely help with your joints. If you don't like spicy, I recommend steeping the triple root cold. If you do like it spicy, go ahead and steep it hot. Next up, I had talked about lemon very specifically and all of the wonderful properties. We happen to sell 3 tea with lemon in it. This is our lemon meringue. This is a green tea, naturally low in caffeine. It does have both lemon and vanilla. Next up, friends, is our honey lemon. All of these are really good hot or cold steeped. Honey lemon is a green tea, naturally low in caffeine. This tea has both honey and lemongrass. If you are like me and you are suffering from seasonal allergies, I highly recommend this blend. The lemongrass is great for your lymph system. It's great for your fluids because I am getting so much fluid in my ears and it's causing me pressure from my seasonal allergies. I love the effects of drinking the honey lemon tea this time of year. I also wanted to put on the screen for those of you who are app users who are watching. This is our lemon zest ginger. It's a decaf tea. You can find it on the retiring page. Lemon zest ginger. This is the only decaf tea that we currently sell. This is a green tea, so it has the L-theanine, it has all of the fabulous effects of the tea plant. However, it went through a very natural CO2 process that stripped away its caffeine but left the fabulous antioxidants. So most green tea have approximately 20 milligrams of caffeine per cup. This tea only has like 1 milligram of caffeine per cup, so it's called a decaf tea. It's not completely caffeine free, but the caffeine is so light that you could probably drink it any time of day. So many health benefits, so little. If you're on the app and you purchase the lemon zest ginger, use the code RETIRE25 and you can get 25% off anything on the retiring page when you're shopping on our mobile app. That coupon code is only good for 25% off the retiring teas, but it's good all the time. So you're going to want to make a note of that specific code and keep it by your computer or wherever you like to shop. You can use it anytime you like. I am just going to refresh my screen to make sure I did not miss any questions. I'd like to go up and put the Himalayan back in. Miss Sandy says that she just got her flask for Mother's Day and she loves it and she's drinking the hibiscus tea. Oh, isn't that great? Thank you, Miss Sandy, for watching. I appreciate it. Friends, if you have any other questions, don't hesitate to email us. I'm very happy to respond. Of course, Facebook message is fine once I'm not live. Thank you so much for watching today's special presentation about how tea can help you hydrate with the Himalayan Tumbler. Friends, no matter what you do with the rest of your day, have yourself a cup of tea and take care of you. Bye-bye, friends.